first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Dahnan who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Dahnan who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hoodle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
Aw, are you tired, Hoodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
All right, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself. But then it occurred to me, Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Always good to be back in familiar territory. I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
This flavor, why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
Hey,
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say, it feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here. Yes!
Nice.
Hmm.
Got it.
Yes!
Yeah!
How's this?
Huh? Okay!
Thanks. Sorry for the side trip.
We got to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really. Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Is that why she went along with this?
What? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
What? I'm not so sure.
Right. Sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Dahnan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegus.
Lenegus? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
All right. I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors, and his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels? Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile.
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Woo! Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
Yeah! Hey. Just great. Hey! Good.
What? Well... Oof. No.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from...
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! Eat this!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dahna's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogle?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
I'm not done! You're finished! You're mine! It's over!
Now I'm in the groove!
You're mine! Dragon Form! You're finished!
Armor won't save you!
Take this! Strike! Dragon
Now I'm in the groove!
Burn! Rising Wyvern!
Eagle Assault!
You're mine! Talon Storm!
All good things come to an end!
Talon Storm! Dragon Form!
Talon Hurricane! Eagle Thrust! I'll finish you here and get... So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
No, that'd be silly.
You're mine! I'm not done! Here I come!
I'll finish you here and now! You shouldn't have messed with me!
Take this! Dragon form!
I'm on a roll now! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Talon storm!
I'll heal you all!
No escape! Dragon
It looks
form!
like you got this one covered.
I'll finish you here and now! I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on us.
Yes, ma'am!
It's over!
Glacial spear. Here's
You're
the
mine!
I'll stop its charge. Thanks, Kisara. Now, here, let me help. There with the others.
I'm on it!
I'll take you all on!
Chain between heaven and earth.
No escape!
A wailing banshee of
Dragon
lightning.
form!
Annihilation. Divide.
Lightning
One more
Wyvern!
time.
Take this!
Air thrust.
Dragon form! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Will this help? Healing down.
Smash you!
I owe you one.
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too. I'm all stopped up. Annihilation.
You're mine.
Hear me, flame of
Okay.
fury.
Dragon form!
Wind astral energy. Annihilation.
Tectonic punch!
Rising Wyvern!
Flame. Vanish
You're
without a
mine.
trace.
Eat this! That's enough!
You're finished!
Whirlwind snap!
Take this!
Raging
No
storm.
escape!
I'm just getting started!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Let's tear them up!
Lunar blast.
Dragon form!
I'm just getting started!
Rising Wyvern! Struck!
Radiant
Ah,
storm. Here comes.
Here I
Dance in the
come.
wind. Glacial spear.
Now, hold it freely!
Take it down.
Do it! Kill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here come more!
We'll just have to keep fighting.
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
No complaints here!
I'm not done! I'm not
Now.
done! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! My turn! You're mine!
Lunar
Strike!
Let's go.
You're mine! Dragon form!
Holy land. A chain between. Don't mind if I do. They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Redwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Look at this,
I guess you had your uses now and again.
Told ya! Lies unstoppable!
Shame you're not like that all the time. Here's a healing art. Nice law.
Leave it all to love!
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Do it. Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
This one's all mine!
All good things come to an end.
I'll heal you all. Healing circle.
I owe you one!
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem.
Take
You
this!
all touched a
No
well.
escape!
Armor won't save you!
Glacial
It's
spear.
over.
Here's the evil.
Eternal devastation!
Lightning orb.
Struck!
On a roll now!
Dragon
Light
form!
astral energy. Lightning condense.
You're finished! Here I come!
Here's a healing art.
Dragon form!
Thunderbolt. Hurricane. Chain between heaven and earth. Dance in the wind. Vertical spear. Heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning.
Not a chance! Struck!
Water, hear my call.
Dragon form! Now! Here I come!
Glacial spear. Here's
carve
the
through
evil.
armor!
It's over!
Freaking does it!
I'll heal you all. Tempest, healing
Take
circle.
this. I'm on it.
One at a time.
That freaking does it!
Tunnel.
That's the spot!
Take this!
No more playing nice. Water, hear my
Strike.
call. Spread.
Dragon form!
Hear me, flame of fury.
Rising Wyvern! Take it! Inferno Punch! You're mine! Oh, not done!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon
Feel!
Form! Rising Wyvern!
Here's evil! Light astral energy!
Here I
War
come!
with that reflex!
Dragon Form!
A chain between heaven and earth! Mega Rolling Hurricane!
Right!
Banshee of lightning!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! It's over!
Freeze Lancer! Lightning
hear you
not
apart!
in your dreams!
Talon Power!
Do it!
Not done!
It's showtime!
In an instant! Impact Block!
Illuminate the dark!
Take this!
Lunar
Lunar Rondo!
Chain between heaven and earth!
Dragon Form!
A wailing banshee
Here
of
I come!
lightning!
It's over! Take this! No escape! Dragon Form!
I'm on!
Take this! You're finished! Here I come!
Burning strike! Glacier Spear! Here's evil! Freeze Lancer! It was nice while it lasted. Hold on to your art. Here I come! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
Healing Circle!
That hit the spot. How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it. Just
Alvin!
watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down! Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dahna.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
What do you know? Another big fire monster with nothing better to do than get in our way.
I wonder where the rest of those lights ended up landing. It looked like they were pretty scattered.
Well, whatever they're after, let's just hope none of them are anywhere near a city. An ambush on civilians is the last thing we need.
Well, no rest for the wicked, right? Though with 1 down and 3 to go, it sounds like our headache is just beginning.
I thought you liked the opportunity to flex your muscles.
Against those things? It's not like I have a death wish. Besides, we've already got our hands full saving the world. Dying stupidly won't be much help to the cause.
Yeah, I guess I can't argue with that logic. Sorry.
Hey, is that it over there?
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
3 centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dahna.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dahna alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dahna. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dahna. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Dahnans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dahna. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns. Shion?
Huh? Yeah.